That one, that's a nice use of.
Okay, wow.
So I feel like it's become tradition for you guys to react to every WayV release since you two are Mandarin boys.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Chinese name of the song means?
No.
That's fun because I do. On my youth, 遗憾效应, the disappointment effect.
遗憾效应.
Yes. Which already sounds like their type of Mandarin, like flowery language. That's so
amazing.
on par. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Is this the good beginning of Goodfellas, where like the dude gets like shanked by the knife? It's literally that.
Okay, he's trying to not to hyperventilate.
I'm trying to turn on the brightness because.
Oh, that's as bright as it goes. Very dark.
Is this the? Oh, I was ready for the jump scare. Have they been at a gas station before? I need the subtitles to be larger, but. Oh, he's dying. He jumped. This sounds like C-pop with a really sexy.
I don't like when they sit on duh.
Uh-huh.
No, it seems so awkward.
I haven't heard a good sequence in a long time. So.
I do like this. Do-do-dee.
Hey, 遗憾. He just said regret or disappointment. Woo! Is this 2013?
That's text painting.
Or 2010? What? I don't appreciate this stylistic whiplash. Shanghai. Freaking Firefly type. No, it's not. Firefly's not what I'm thinking. It's close. I love that it's more English than Chinese in some sections.
Oh, that was a cool instrument in the back end.
Hey, it's Die Hard. There's a lot of film references here.
Phone reference?
Film. Yeah. Nah.
You don't like that?
I don't like it. It's just that the verse fills me with so much nostalgia, and I don't know what to do. And there's like the fake string.
Oh, that was a little high. Okay.
I usually like octave leaps in songs. This one doesn't really get me.
It's not a very like lyrical.
I'll bring the sequence back. Yeah.
Woo! Sequence is back.
You know, some songs just need to have one thing and just let it carry the song. Hey, it's Raging Bull. Oh my goodness.
I like that.
Yes! They unite!
That one, that's a nice use of.
Okay, wow.
I wish they did it
Who
again.
knew this song had it? Had the...
Why don't we do that again?
It had the trick up its sleeve.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You got payoff for that.
Yeah.
What made that pay off for you?
It's just that it combined with the nice nostalgic sequence. So like the two sections that were initially very jarring actually came together at the end. And now I can always anticipate that when I hear the emptiness of just the octave leap, which I did think was a little awkward. And now I know it's probably intentionally so, a little bit.
so that it is filled in when
Yes.
it combines with the sequence. Okay, so the song, it had, I guess, 2 different sections. What were your thoughts, Henry?
It seems like there's a little bit of text painting in this. I mean, blame it on my youth, or blame it on my youth. They're going up the octave, but they're kind of sliding into it. It's a good word to sing in that register in your falsetto because woo, just nice open space, easy to blend. And then that register, that higher sound is the kind of register you sing in when you're a child. So going blame it on my youth and you're talking really high like a child. It seems to, oh yeah, that makes sense. Youth on a higher sound.
That's the next level text painting right there.
I guess so, yeah. Bling on my youth. There's another verse, I think at the start of like the chorus or verse or something, they sing something about lifting a fog. But they jump, their timbre changes and they sing a little higher and thick fog lifts. I gotta listen to that section real quick.
Oh, we're in pure pathos land.
Wu fen kai, right? Wu means fog.
Yes.
Wu. He's saying Wu fen kai, Wu fen kai. I don't know if he flips. Let me listen again.
I flipped.
No, he's singing that. What is that?
A, G.
A to G. That's so high in a tenor range. Wu fen kai. And fen kai means like to split, and wu means fog. So woo, and then opens up. It goes higher in pitch. He's opening up his mouth literally, and it's a belty sound. And it's, I guess in Chinese it's more literally like the fog like splits rather than lifts. So that was very text painting to me the first time I heard that, and it comes back again.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's actually really thoughtful. At the beginning, they have a verse that like the end of the phrase ends on the word de, which means of. And it's just kind of clunky in any language to end on a preposition in a phrase, especially when it's meant to lead into the next phrase. And I don't really like it when that happens.
你是我亲爱的.
Yeah, 你是我亲爱的, or
thank you, I guess.
yeah, and it's the sound is so to me instead of like you have to say de. That it's not a very nice vowel to sustain, in my personal opinion. So classical or singer-songwriter, I don't know, more ballady Taiwanese singer-songwriters will sing D instead of de because E is a little nicer to sustain than And then at the start of this song, it would be like, let's say that it's supposed to be place of your home. It would be place of your home, which just doesn't really seem like good, like, lyrical writing. Now, I have to keep in mind, too, that WayV, like the lyricist may not have written this specific melody. So maybe through the collaboration, it's kind of hard to piece together in a way that makes the Mandarin make sense with the same melodic
rhythm
intentions that are written, which happens when you work internationally. It doesn't ruin the song at all for me. It's just one of those little things I listen for, like that is like the next step, and like oh man, that was such like a nice poetic fit.
Let's talk about the sequence.
Yeah.
This is basically canon in D, but except it starts in minor.
Oh.
So like canon in D goes like. What if it started in minor? And I'm trying to think of another song that like actually uses the same sequence, and I thought of one. It's from the movie Fame, sung by Irene Cara, rest in peace. Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am, do I fit in? Maybe that's why, maybe there is an implicit connection with the song that makes me feel a little nostalgic. But like the first time I heard that song, it also made me feel a little nostalgic. So I think it's just a nice, sequences just have that power on you. Yeah, and I think that middle synth, it has the melodic qualities of like, it reminds me of like Taeyeon's Wedding Dress even, just like an old K-pop song, but with the slick production of like a modern K-pop song.
What I like about the sequence is that it's a very naturally predictable harmonic rhythm and progression, but it's longer, right? Like 1-4-5-1 or 1-6-5-4, we're just
like longer
it's
than
vamping,
a 4
it's
note.
vamping.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people's ears can attune to this sequence and like know that the musical intention just has a sense of direction that seems much more far away. And I was listening through this again over this sequence. The melody here is written really smartly to also have this falling feeling. Starts on do, do, da da dee da da da. Or I guess I'll go this way. Da da dee da 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 da. Da 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 from do to la. Da 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 da. Da 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 fa do la fa da 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 da, and it keeps writing on that, and it kind of repeats that. So they're kind of spreading out this big do 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 la fa mi and holding on that.
I love the way you say it, but just for the sake of accuracy, it would actually be mi do la so, because it's in minor.
Oh, I'm thinking in La bass minor.
Yeah.
So I guess it would be
classical
me,
connection.
re, do. No.
Mi,
Do, re, do, re,
mi, right, do, re,
Do, re, me, re, do. Re, do, te, sol. La, te, do, te, la, te, sol.
mi.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't
operate
know.
a lot better in
I
La bass
actually
minor.
think the
but
major
you
one
get
makes more
the
sense,
point
yeah.
of that was just that step down, right? I always sing in La bass minor. That's another time to explain.
One more thing about the sequence that I love. They could have done like just root-based changes, like. But instead, they went stepwise, which means we hear a lot of inversions, which give us that like a lot of good transitions into like emotional states, like, and then we go. That gives me the feels. It's like less stable than, you know, the actual canon in D. It's like, woo, and then we go, which is like the major, but like instead of the stability of this, we get that middling quality. And I think that's very clever. It's simple, but we gotta give props to that effective usage of said simplicity.
I noticed another thing that's really cool.
We
headphones
will
on.
get
There's endless
one.
things.
Remember how we talked about
exactly.
Nongwu Fenkai? I can't
Uh-huh.
hit that right now. I'm such a long day. Here's 105 when they first sing it. Listen to the timbre. It's really soft. It's in this falsetto and head voice.
Yeah.
Nongwu Fenkai. And I think that's when I first heard it. I was like, oh, that really feels like the fog is split, just gently gone away. And the second time, it's full voice. Nongwu Fenkai. And it's like, whew, wind gusts away. I didn't realize that difference the first time through, but that's really nice.
Very nice.
That's really nice. The reason I like the my youth is because at the last part, they finally had a payoff where like someone actually sustained the dang note and sang it beautifully. And that I was waiting for that payoff because I'm like, why are they going and then going away? They can sing that. I know they can, and it would be a lot more, yes, big payoff. And they did kind of have that at the end. I just wish they did it again.